want to try. They have a very strong 2 versus 2 in mid. They have a winning matchup in top, depending on assuming that it is. Ooh, I think you got the gank up top lane, Medic.
It looks like Humanoid just dodges out the mid. Chachi and Xerxes fighting onto Wonder here. Wonder flashes away, but the chase from Xerxes is enough. And that's an easy enough kill onto the Jace. Caps trading onto Humanoid. Doesn't have any mana here. Jankos will land an axe onto Humanoid. Rise flashes in. Can't quite kill Caps. Flashbacks to Caps' first game on the LCK jungle. But across the board, this game has been pretty action-packed considering the fact we only have 1 kill so far. Chachi jumping away. Jankos flashes forward. Chachi's very tanky already on the Shen. Doesn't have the flash, doesn't have the teleport either, of course, to get back into this fight. And Chachi is just going to go down. Jankos tanks it up. Easy enough kill for G2. Mickey trading onto Norskeren in the bottom lane. He's going to get stunned up, has that great health that he can regenerate. Caught up in the gravity well. Perks chasing forward, ignited, but Norskeren very low, down to 100 HP. Kobe fights away the bottom lane. Realmball comes in the mid lane as Humanoid looks for the chase. Caps jumps the wall. Xerxes gets the infernal chains, and Caps falls on Perks. Only 2 amplifying tomes on Kobe. Once again, Caps jumps in onto Humanoid here, lands the infernal chains. Humanoid gets the stand united. He'll be alive for the moment. Chachi looking for the chase, waiting for that Ragnarok's time out. Mickey here. Lots of damage onto Jankos, and Chachi is the one to secure it. Caps can't go back as well, and maybe it's their time to step up in this game.
Stun lands onto Norskeren. He doesn't have flash.
Cohen comes out as well. There is the damage from Mickey.
Playing to the side of Caps, of course, who is a little bit behind, but once again looking for another plane.
Yeah, Humanoid dodging all ways to Sunday here. Managing to get away from basically everything. Xerxes on his way in as well. The Ragnarok makes you less tanky, of course, and Norskeren joins the fight. That's 1 down. And
so they can then get deep vision, look for small fights, and take a similar approach to what Vitality did yesterday.
Norskeren trading straight onto Perks. It's stun locked up. Perks is just down. 30 CS disadvantage for the Splice bot.
This is the best time.
Perfect time to
get all that bit of gold. But here we go. We have Jankos making his way to the bot side.
Norskeren pops the ultimate. Jankos on his way down here, as you say. Dodges out from the death from below. Still surviving for the moment. Lands the stun onto Mickey. There's the stand united as well. He gets killed with the redemption. Taken out by the you don't expect, because any sane-minded individual probably wouldn't go for the play. First tower goes 40 CS down to Humanoid, and it's not like Jankos hasn't paid him attention.
Follow him soon.
Just out of range here. Caps is on the way, but he's not going to be able to get there anywhere near as quickly as Humanoid with that Realm Warp. Taunt lands, tower goes down. Wonder try to trade onto Humanoid here. Flashes away. Humanoid does have a flash to follow if he wants. Caps now coming in. Jumps onto Humanoid. Flash away. The Ignite comes down, and Humanoid tries to get the shield. Manages to get it. Now Chachi has just body blocking for their teammates.
This is what I'm saying. G2. Every time you patch 1 and he kills, he's actually been at a pretty big deficit this laning phase. And I do just like the way in which Splice have drafted. I think the Shen pick has worked out very nicely for them. Not only to mitigate some of the pressure from the Jace, but also to just shut down the fact. Now remember, G2's composition is much better at these skirmishes and utilizing their mobility in fights. We actually, speaking of a skirmish, are looking at 1 in the top lane right now.
Mickey has the bone skewer, charges it up, just waits for Chachi to pin himself against the wall. There's the culling as well. Chachi trying to dodge around as much as he can, but the death from below push in. Because G2 on the top side of the map, and he jumps straight onto Xerxes. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage, but the World Ender comes out just in time. Not going to get too much regeneration from that, but it does land the Shock Blast. And once again, G2 come out of the woodwork and pick up 2 kills.
G2 are finding picks.
They seem to be playing to their game plan, and then somehow G2 just miraculously find picks, find kills, and they've done it once again. Humanoid out of position in the top lane, and G2 get their third.
Late game mages are always a threat. They always do so much damage, especially the AoE.
Oh, Mickey locked up and silenced the Ignite ticking. There's the shutdown. Xerxes secures the kill. What I'd like to see is a little bit more vision control from Splice and a little bit more proactiveness as G2 are making the majority of them. Caps trying to jump around here. Xerxes in the right position at the right time. Doesn't quite land the chains. Caps still has the option to jump across, will get away, and gets the flash across the wall as well. Meanwhile, a turret fell.
But we could see him getting caught out once again.
Going to jump straight on him. There's a stand united. Can he survive for long enough for this Shen to arrive? Caps jumps onto the backline, lands the chains, but doesn't get the kill. Death from below comes out from Mickey. Wonder hits the long-range shot, but Caps is down as well. It's a 1-4 trade at the moment. Xerxes will go into the World Ender. Resurrection coming out. Doesn't have the flash, already used it. That's a great knockback. Dodges to the side, perks on the chest. Holy, Xerxes, no way! No way do you get away from this. Wonder trying to cut him off the pass. Xerxes can't quite land the knockup, but now Wonder and Jankos on the wrong side of this fight, and Splice can chase them in. Norskeren jumps forward, Chachi here as well. Kobe doesn't have the ultimate, but does have a lot of damage on that Victor. A double taunt, Kobe flashes across the wall as G2 come in from the side. They're sweeping round. Norskeren knocks away perks. Kobe already down though, and now there's no damage left for Splice. G2 will clean this one up. Chachi lands just short on the taunt, pulled back. Splyce get the kill, G2 get the kill, and end up with the ace. Great stuff there from G2. Now the teleport comes in. Humanoid has something to say about this. The rookie mid, well out of position. TP to his own.
What they believe is that they can just run through and get the flank in from behind, but then their decision making gets split up and they can't
They found the fight. They found their G2 moment where they just accelerate the game away from you, and with it they take a dragon.
Wonder sitting on the bot line once again. The obnoxious playstyle of the 1-3-1 means that Splyce are just being spread apart the map and not scared.
Oh, Perks just opens up. Mickey gets the kill with the death from below, but no scared.
They often so rely on getting ahead in the early game and being able to generate pressure all across the map. And ooh, that was very close, and sometimes it's difficult to set that up, and I feel like Splyce did a good job.
Without Caps being ahead this game. Humanoid and Xerxes trying to catch out Perks, but he has been a stellar standout member for G2. Xerxes gets the damage down with Perks. Perks still able to survive, dodging around, just about survives at the backline. Perks eventually taken out by the death ray, but already 2 kills. Down for G2, they're looking for a little bit more as Kobe steps forward, hits a double for Wonder. Caps locked up underneath the tower, jumps back, he's still alive. Chachi takes him out in the end. Wonder gonna fall as well, and Chachi may be able to turn this one around because only Jankos Mickey. They will
over in the LCK. It's very cheap. We don't have time. We've got another fight.
There's action all over the map. North Scarin gonna feel the brunt of that redemption. Stand United comes in as well. He's very tanky. Humanoid still pushing down towards the bottom lane. Has the teleport if he wants to join the fight. But Splyce might just want to disengage. Caps, look at that flank position. Jumps onto Xerxes. Jumps onto North Scarin. Doesn't quite have the damage. Humanoid now teleporting in, but one death from below comes out. Wild ender from Xerxes. Catches 2 on the back line. Caps has to jump away, and now Humanoid has joined the Barney. Wonder chasing off down towards this bottom side. Perks so low. Caps chased off towards the top side. Splyce turn the fight around. They turn it back onto G2. Perks trying to get away, but Humanoid puts him in his place. Splyce come out on top.
And Splyce, the goal gap continues to close. Splyce look to topple the current top contenders in Europe.
1,000.
That G2 can just maintain pressure in the Baron and the River Pit, which means that North Scarin, he has to walk into darkness, and that's how he gets picked off.
Jumps on towards Mickey. There's the Stand United, goes golden. They pop down the redemption as well. Maybe Splyce have channel G2 into the area they want. That's the ultimate out from the Shenna. That's what G2 wanted. Caps jumps forward, realizes he's facing down 4 members. North Scarin looks for the flash, couldn't quite connect with it, and now Jankos has the flanking position. North Scarin once again gets the headbutt across. Humanoid standing as that front line. North Scarin needs to get out of here. Already he's down. Realm Warp out, gets 2 away. But G2 have found the pick they wanted.
Good utilization of the mobility there from G2, just dancing in and out of the range of Splyce to not allow them to engage. Humanoid now gets picked off.
He takes a lot of damage to the face there. The Cullen coming out. Perks stepping forward. Humanoid has the flash, but the chase is on, and Perks slays Humanoid. Chachi now trying to run back towards his inhibits towers, but he is not tanky enough by half. Flashes the wall, survives at the moment, but Mickey has the chase, and Perks has the kill. Splyce have lost 3 members incredibly quickly, and G2 are going to look for the win.
Yeah, they're not even going for the Baron right now. They still have 4 members alive. There's a very long death timers in G2. They're just going to try and run it down mid.
Basically got double AD carry here with Wonder and with Perks, but they can't fight against Kobe, and Xerxes still has a huge dangerous. Perks jumps across the wall, and this is Inferno Drake. You have to feel to Splyce, they'll pull it out. Jankos really can't do much about it unless he wants to flash across the wall. Can't land an axe from that far. They weren't decisive enough. This is a very decisive move right now, but it might pay their downfall. 3,000 HP left on the Baron. Mickey there in the front line, but already the Baron's down. The redemption, not enough. Xerxes gets it now. Splyce, can they get out alive? Already one down there, killed Mickey. That's 1 kill, but Caps gets on the back line, and Humanoid is dead as well. It's all on Kobe to really carry this fight alongside Xerxes. Perks just dodging around the side. Caps on the back. He has the flank position. Watch him jump into this fight. You have to feel he's going to make the big play as he goes forward. Not scaring down as well. Splyce locked up in the pit. Can they get 3 members away? Chachi jumps away. Caps jumps forward. Lands the chain through the Umbral Trespass, but that is the world ender pop from Xerxes. Still has the GA. Caps continuing to go forward. 3 Barons still alive. G2 will try and get this inhibitor down in the mid lane. You feel off this push. They can still chase onto Xerxes for the moment, but that will be an inhibitor down. Splyce come out with a Baron.
Good stuff there from Wow.
Good stuff from both teams.
Yeah, I guess it's good stuff for both teams.
We see using this split map, using this 1-4, just a little bit more. Xerxes, though, pulled back with the Bone Skewer, has to pop the World Ender, still has the GA as well, goes into the Resurrection. Now, Humanoid not with the team at all. Xerxes trying to dodge away. There's the GA as well. Will G2 commit to this? The Cullen comes out. Jankos pops the Ragnarok. Cap still has the ability to jump forward. They do not find a pick yet. Splyce all get underneath the tower. Humanoid is still in that top lane. He's still pushing the waves in. A couple of Baron buffs are available for those recalls. North Scarin tries to land the knock-up onto Caps. Jankos there as well, North Scarin. Well, that's a little bit of a bad position for the cow to be in as the Nexus towers were focused by G2. They can't really get too much out of that. The cow actually survives as well. North Scarin gets out. Humanoid gets back after taking out a tower. Chachi on the chase. Has the slow, but Perks has the red buff to keep himself a little bit more healthy. now, oh, it's just back and forth, Betty.
I've just been really impressed with how Splice have been reacting to G2, and while they have been falling behind in a lot of these kills, G2 have just not slowed down when it comes to pressure and fighting. And again,
here we go.
Splice are now being the proactive ones.
3 players go in, the blast down, Kobe knocked onto the wrong side of it, pulled back, Kobe's down, and now Yankov has a flanking position with the Predator comes in. This is going to be a 4v4 because Caps is not here, Humanoid are very, very low. There's the shield onto him, but a great stun. The knockup, Mickey had a perfect Phantom Undertow. Chachi tries to flash the wall, but he goes face plants into it, and G2 just wipe off Splice from the map.
It was Splice who tried to force the fight. They thought they'd called out Perks, but an excellent use of the blast code converts the fight into G2's favor. They're going to take the win in what was a hard-fought battle.
What a game between G2 and Splice. It looked like it could go either way for such a long time, but for one day more, G2 remain undefeated.
I'm sure he's quite comfortable on, and there we are, the jungler that you talked about early game. Very typical for Memento, something that he loves to play, something that he played a lot on last year. Does. She can't really generate that much pressure until later on. So now Memento has found Kadril.
Spike comes down from Kadril, he'll get the blue buff. Memento will be on the chase. It flash away from Kadril, but the chase is good for Memento. Waited on the sweep, gets him under the tower. Memento, one more shot. Is it enough? It is! 1-for-1 trade, but first blood to Shao. Kadril looking for a gank. Odoamne, level 6 now, has the slicing maelstrom. Kadril
Will not find it.
waiting around the corner.
If Odoamne now, remember we talked about earlier, Medic, I want to see the jungler invent
base
spot
check
side.
straight into it. The stun lock comes out, Jesper's done.
And
The
these
top side of this fight actually moving between the 2 lanes right now. There we go. Abadage locked up. Infernal Chains comes down, and Kissing flashes in, and Abadage is done for. And now Ignar not in the best of shapes because he hasn't got his flash. Burn it earlier, knocked back by Kissing. Looking for the body slam across the wall, lands the slow. Exile jumps forward though, and the Darking Blade connects. I have to think, yeah. Ignar's just going to continually run back towards his base, but Kissing and Kadril should have the chase here. Ignar not going to get to the blast code in time. It's on the wrong side of it. Kissing will have the stun, and the 11 minutes in. Schalke took the first one very quickly last time. Kadril pops the undertow across the wall, will realize Schalke are doing it. Doesn't really have a way to react, so double Ocean makes it
steady is the game right now, Medic.
I mean, that's what we saw from Exile yesterday as well, but Exile's trying to do something about that. Abadage can't get away, and Exile gets his first kill of the game. Pretty comfortable at the moment as well. They get the Rift Tower, they can then use that to maybe force down mid. Turret placing's just fallen off, so Upset and Ignite, even though they get the first tower, don't get the entirety of that placing. There's the Rift Tower used mid. Abadage actually was rotating down towards the bottom lane, so this should just be a tower going over in exchange for Excel. And it means that we'll see about a 2,500 to 3,000 gold difference between these teams after that tower goes down.
She can offer a lot of value because she can dive onto the back line, she can just kill the front line. She's a very strong duelist. The game is slowing down, and I just kind of want to see them be a little more proactive right now.
You know, without taking too many risks, just by farming up well and outplaying your opponents. You are about 4,000 gold ahead. Flashes away here from Expect. Odoamne on the chase. There's Upset jumping across the wall as well. Enough damage comes out from Upset to... The red carpet comes down as well, but Upset will survive. It's a good play from Schalke, rotating down towards the bottom side of the map.
I'm surprised that they invested so much to get that kill. That was 3 summoner spells burnt and 2 ultimates. But if they can convert it into another objective, it might be worth. But right now, it doesn't look like they can actually get much from it. They'll steal a couple of enemy jungle camps. They'll get a bit of deep vision down. And Abadage is down to 1v2.
World Ender used by Exile. There's the Infernal Chains as well. Exile's just going to tank this one up for quite a while. Abadage just outplays them. Outplays them entirely in the 1v2. Predator's going to be popped here by Tier 1 on the left. I don't know why I know that. It's Earth. It's Earth, because you can't take either of the other two, but engage happens in the mid lane. Exile caught out. Memento dunks him into the Hextech Older Maiden. Now Kissing is on that front line. That's a great equalizer across them all. Memento goes golden. Flashes away. The teleport coming in as well as Abadage wants to join the fight. Slicing Maelstrom doesn't catch on to Expect, but the Mark of the Storm does. Now Upset jumps forward as well. Jester low on the backline. Down to half. 2 kills for Schalke.
Kadril still alive though. Has the flash, has the blast code to try and steal this one away.
Will we see a blast cone change the impact of a game once again? Kadril looking for it. Realm Warp comes out. Schalke on the chase. They're stunned up. They don't take the Realm Warp. Kadril doesn't get in though. The Baron goes down. And secured by itself in terms of itemization as well. Look at that, 2,000 between the 2 AD carries. You already have Insu's and looking at 3 items Sivir. Yeah, we're looking at 2 items. When she gets that though, when she gets that Infinity Edge, maybe
multiple sides of the map.
Expect dealing with Abadage in the bottom lane. Well, I say dealing, trying to hold him off, trying to stem that tide down towards that bottom side.
2 levels below Abadage. You can see Kissing looking for something. There is no wave right now in mid. 2 members of Schalke bot just slowly moving around the map.
And the threat is always there of Memento just jumping onto you as well. Like, all it takes is a good flank from Odo Amne or Memento with a Hextech automation.
Didn't believe me.
That was also not humming. Humming is You have to have your mouth closed.
Oh, there's a fight!
There's a fight in the bottom lane. Exile pops the one and Infernal Chase as well as Odo Amne maybe engage the fight. Upset here. The World Ender Resurrection passive is going to time out in just a second, and Exile was just knocked back into the wall. Easy enough kill for Schalke.
Wait, there's a joke there. Nope, can't get it. Anyway, Dragon will go in favor of Schalke. The Baron has just spawned. I'm glad you're entertaining yourself. Face checks by himself, he might die. And this Baron is going to go down before he can even get close enough anyway.
Well, you either man up, you die trying, and he doesn't get the Baron. Secured by Memento, he's going to fall after it, and he does die, doesn't get the Baron, and now Schalke will just look for the push.
There are no options left for XL, I'm going to quite confidently say. And it's just a matter of time now.
Oh, Ignar flashed in a straight line there. They get a lot of damage down onto Ignar. He goes into the stopwatch, but eventually will fall. And now XL actually have a man advantage in about 16 seconds time. Memento and Upset getting this mid lane tower upset. Chased out here by XL, pops the killer instinct, but XL still on the oh my god! Okay, yeah, that's a late game, guys. I can see why you were worried about the scaling for XL. Schalke going to get the inhib in the top lane. They get bot as well. They will go towards the mid lane, and you have to think in the 4v4, which is about to commence, Schalke will come out on top.
So it's just a matter of time now. They're sieging onto those Nexus towers. 4 versus 4. Exile is gone. It's a level 16 Kai'Sa, level 17 Rise. They're just waiting for the minion waves to arrive. Odo Amne even has his ultimate available. Will they go for the dive? Will they go for kills?
Odo Amne chased off by Kasing down towards the bottom side. He uses the Lightning Rush to get away. That's the first Nexus tower down. Upset stepping forward, and this should just be the game for Schalke. They force XL back towards their fountain. And with their 4th win in a row, Schalke solidify themselves at the top of the... I'm going to do it again, though. Their 4th win in a row. Schalke solidify themselves at the top of the LEC.
Too, so I think they're kind of playing towards their strengths, so we've seen a lot from them. Whereas Origin are just going very much towards trying to win lane. They've got a lot of strong side lanes. Kill early.
Just try and mitigate some of the bleeding up towards the top side. Here we go. Glacial Prison connects with the stun. Locks Alfari down. The Hemoplague is popped. And that is Burst Blood. And once again, Selfmade goes top and gets a kill. Cole flashes in. Looking for Whirlip. No flash on the Vladimir. Umbral Trespass is enough to get the kill. And Cole can continue trade. Stunned up as Selfmade has the flash. Will be able to get away. Instead, trading in. He jumps in. Oh, the Ripper! He ganked top. He got... Sneak around, but there's a pink ward in that bush. Here we go. Looking for the fight. Onto Whirlip. Has got the Sanguine Pool, goes down. Hemoplague only hits onto Alfari. There's the Umbral Trespass as well, but the health regeneration on Whirlip's quite a lot. They do a good job of tower diving. Cold is not healthy enough to survive, though, and Whirlip gets a 1-for-1.
Really unfortunate. Gold goes into the pocket of Alfari. He'll take himself another turret plate and go back to base.
I think as well, Cold really well at that 2-3
I think we're going to see a team fight right now, man.
Yeah, Minty not going to be pulled in by the Infernal Chains. Doesn't land the knock-up. Then he goes in with the flash. Patrick coming in from the side as well. Oh. Straight onto the Cliffstone. Once again, Selfmade finds its mark. That prison is a homing beacon for the backline, and 3 members of Origin fall in a heartbeat.
Selfmade is just insane.
Used mid, and this should be a pretty easy take for SK. They'll open up the first turret of the game. There it goes. 2,000 gold lead now for them. They've accelerated off that team fight win. They can continue to push, but really, Origin haven't responded to this at all. They're going to get another charge out of it. Alfari decides to stay up top, doesn't have the teleport, so he's going to join the fight. Selfmade is going to dive underneath the tower, hits Cold and Minty as well, but already that tower's very low. Here is a lot of damage coming out from Nukeduck, though. The last bet, not enough to knock down one. The World Ender keeps alive, Pyrian for the moment. Nukeduck on that backline takes out one, but he's going to get stunned up. He's down. Tower falls as well. Selfmade dodges away to the side, but Patrick is here. Finally joins the fight. That's one for him. Maybe this is the fight that gets Patrick back in the game. Gets Pyrian. That's 2. Looking for the triple. The channel comes out. Patrick's so low. Kai'Sa's there as well. It's a triple. And Patrick gets away. Great fight for Origin of the game, but look at how that gold's evened out, Vedius. A second ago, a minute ago, I was saying 2,000 gold lead for SK. Now it's even out. And the big thing we have to look...
He's even picked himself up a QSS.
Yeah, that's interesting, though, because it does delay his damage. You look at the Ezreal, he's got Mana Mune stacking up towards that Mure Mana and the Iceborne Gauntlet. It's a 2-item Ezreal. Patrick's sitting at 1 items.
And this game is the synergy between... Ooh, never mind, don't have time. Fight the
synergy between Alfari and Cold. Hemoplague onto Alfari. That's a lot of damage coming out from Whirlip. The Sanguine Pool will heal him up in just a second, but Alfari flashes away, and now Whirlip shouldn't be long for the Summoner's Rift. Knocked up by Ras and taken out by Alfari.
Yeah, a little overextension that I wanted to mention, but we might again not have time for as Nukeduck gets onto
Lord out, and Serex probably would have helped him, but not for long in that fight. Let's go.
Clearly see that Selfmade is not afraid to press R. He will fight you whenever he sees an opportunity.
Self-made pushed it up the mid lane. It's opened up a lot of the map for them, and now Origin are trying to fight them around this Infernal Dragon. Infernal Chains will pull back Mithy, pops the ultimate. Teleport is actually used again in the fight. There's Mithy. Outbarring pops the slicing master with the pin, but they do get the Infernal. Now, Patrick's pulled them back. The Hemoplex landed on him and Nuke Duck as SK now advanced through the river. Patrick's still running away, doesn't have that much health. Mithy sacrificed. Cold, Outbarring, and Nuke Duck need to go away. Self-made misses one. The Self-made glides past Cold, but Cold does land.
SK's continuing the chase,
continuing the push. Tornado comes out. Not sure SK can go any further.
Get the Yasuo ult on the targets that you want, right? Because the cooldown is also very low.
Fate's Call also works with it.
Yeah, so a lot of setup.
And here's the fight. You talked about something. The fight starts. Pyrion pops the world ender. Goes into that resurrection. Fate's Call pulls him back. Nuke Duck not close enough. Another miss on the Glacial Prison. They catch out Crownshot. He's going to flash and jump away. So makes zoning out Nuke Duck towards the top side of this. Uncle Trespass on Crownshot. That's one down. Origin find good fight.
That's another big
huge.
SK making all these mistakes. Look at Mithy on the
Flash
flank.
He's got Flash Shot. The Mithy here with the flank. Slicing Maelstrom comes out. They catch out Dreams. Dreams jumps away. Pulls a great Glacial Fissure overboard. The Hemo play comes out as well. Worms go into the backline. Nuke Duck slow. Last breath. Enough. He's still alive. The Hemo play didn't do enough work, but that's Nuke Duck down. And now Pyrion having to run away from Patrick. Origin. If we see Whirlip hit 16 before Alpha, that's a massive team fight changing ultimate. Mithy popped the Hex Slash. Oh, great wing wall on Self-made. That's really one ultimate down. SK have all the vision around this, so Mithy goes in. There's the slicing Maelstrom as well. Alpha jumps on the back line already. Crashshot's dead. Dreams is not soon to follow. Whirlip chased off by Cold. Really good stuff.
Crown Shot means that the Ezreal died almost instantly. Self-made is still alive. Pyrion needs to be careful here.
He's popped the world ender. He just wants to get some damage, and oh, whoa, he gets a lot of damage down onto Patrick. Gonna go into the resurrection. Self-made here, Whirlip as well, trying to get in, but the wind wall will block them off the moment. Pyrion jumps across the wall, and the second. Alfari there with the chase, though, and Pyrion is down. And now you have to feel Origin call for the round. The rend from Kalista for the steal here. Crown Shot coming in as well. Self-made there, Mithy doing that frontline block. Crown Shot coming in, Whirlip there as well. Nuke Duck very low. Self-made caught up by Mithy on the backline. Baron down to 1,000. Self-made flashes in, but Kalista gets it. And that's already one down. Origin have lost a man. They've got two, though. And this is just clean up crew for Patrick. That's 2 kills for him. There's the triple. Easy stuff.
For the side of Origin. And I think the fact that Alfari's been able to get onto the backline, Patrick has remained dive onto Crown Shot and Dreams.
Just have to force him away. You can use the Hex Flash for that. Never have to go in. You decide at the last moment where you're... Obviously, SK still have opportunities to get back into this game, looking at Self-made predominantly to make a pick, to land that Glacial Prison.
Right value. Here we are. Ooh, Dreams gonna stumble into Cold.
Straight into Cold. TP comes in straight behind them as well. Looks like Origin just won the fight. Alfari there. Crown Shot maybe a bit out of position already. We see Dreams go down, and the fight out on the top side is huge as well. Patrick just opening up onto Whirlip. Hemo play comes out. There's the stopwatch as well. It's a double kill for Alfari. Crown Shot's dead. Patrick's cleaning up on the other side as well. This is too easy for Origin. They take down everyone but Pyrion, and they can turn their eyes straight
20-second plus death timers. Origin looking to get their second win of the split.
And might even just be able to close it out here. Inhibits down. Have a lot of damage from the Yasuo, from the Kalista, and from the Ken and Origin. Looking for that second win. Pyrion trying to stop them in their tracks. Last breath comes out. Pyrion's popped the world ender. Continues to clear out that minion wave, which is important. Here's Dreams as well. Still 8 seconds before Crown Shot comes up. Resurrection on Pyrion, but already the second Nexus Tower, the target for Patrick. He will take down Dreams. The second Nexus Tower follows. And finally, Origin will get their second win in the LEC.
They have an effective early game jungler with the Gragas, but against this Vitality comp, I don't know if they're going to find that same level of early game success.
And a lot of that, no kills, no towers. That's built off the Klepto procs from the respective lanes, as well as the gold. And now Kick is running top, hoping to get something back here. Prophet not quite with the ultimate up and available. Cabochard, where is he going to go? Trying to queue out. The TP is now coming in, but it looks like Cabochard will fall here in the end. TP can't be canceled, and that's first blood for Rogue.
Now that does surprise me, because he was pinged out. They should have known why Kikis wasn't on. Jizuke's in some trouble.
Oh, ulti right up, and Tenkux is on the way. Jizuke could just go down right here. Sang's gonna leap in the first proc of the ult, looking for the second one to come through. Should be able to find the execute damage into the tower. Rogue striking back with 2 kills.
Jizuke is able to get 1 kill back as Prophet falls to the tower. That's the wrong word, I'm sorry.
that item's not in the game. Jizuke now running for his life. Glad this man does not have a sword of vehicle, because he might just try to find a kill here. Might try to get the snowball started. And Senkux goes right into the Shroud. Mowgli trying to get something back, but it looks like they for a Rogue. These ganks and these plays, but the objectives continue to go in the favor of Vitality. Realm Warp comes in for Jizuke. Jack Troll, not sure if he wants to extend this one. They are going to keep going to Prophet. They see that he's very squishy, and Mowgli's on the way in as well to try and finish this one. Unstoppable now for the Olaf. He is just going to retreat. Takes It's another tower shot. He's so low, but Prophet just not.
Fortunately for Vitality,
First tower.
yes, they have the proc of the Rift Herald, so just before 14 minutes.
So Rogue's still at about a 2K deficit, all things considered, despite some impressive plays from individual members.
In part, it comes with the double plates up towards the top side of the map, and he took a couple of plates in mid as well, so the plating is actually what's getting him so far ahead, even though the Akali has 2 kills, and that just goes to show the value of plates in the early game. Securing them is really the item that we were talking about earlier. Rahiku going in.
Going forward onto Attila, Jackal going to try to push him back, knocking him up though. The Ignite is ticking down, but Hiku can only hit Jackal right now. Kick is thrown in the cask, that is going to be the kill. Going over to Wadid, getting this fight kicked off. They're finding the weak point right now in Vitality, and they're pushing in. Finding the 2 kills there on the top side for Rogue.
A dive, which means that Rogue find themselves 2 quick kills. They've closed the goal gap just a little bit, but again, Vitality
Jackal on the top side. But sadly, Matri's trying to fight the fight here, trying to turn it. Hiku is going to step back, looking for a little bit more. Attila's in the backside, but Senkux wants to clean up this Ezreal. He's going to dash right down. Olaf is chasing nothing. Rogue find 2 in the mid lane. Solid.
I wanted to see them forcing. They've kept one of the big carries off on a side lane, and Kabashar couldn't even get involved in the fight. He came at the last second. Now, while Jizuke does secure a tower, I don't think it's worth it. It will mean that Vitality move up to 3 Drakes in the game now. And another engaged tools is Prophet, but because he's so far behind right now, it's much better if he's keeping someone busy elsewhere.
Holding onto Attila. Hold that thought. The cast comes out and they manage to take him down. They're going to set their sights on mid lane and immediately break it. Hiku playing so much better this game, set up to succeed with that Lucian pick and definitely pulling it off.
Now the Baron is alive. Prophet is forced off this tower, but I wonder if Rogue tried to force it to just get some of the teleports out from Vitality.
Big risk. Redemption now coming in from Mowgli, gives him a little bit of vision into the pit. They're going to see this one. Cabo trying to throw in a little bit of poke. It's going to be a slow Baron, though. This Jace, the strong point for the team, moving into this pit, moving into this fight. They are at a man disadvantage, but Prophet now on the way in too with the TP. Eyes set on the Alistair. Maybe they're going to be able to find Jack Troll here. Mowgli now on the retreat. They're not going to be able to get the Baron, but they are going to be able to take down Jack Troll. Bad news, though. Jizuke remains on the bottom for the Dragon, so risky gambit there from Vitality does not pay off as Rogue are able to get the objective for free.
But this is actually something Vitality did last year when they found a... Ooh, we've got a TP up towards the top side. Vitality going for a fight. No TP on Senkux.
Trying to get a little bit more here. Hiku coming in the backside. Attila is going to get knocked up. The chain CC coming in from the side. Now Hiku flashes to the wall. He's absolutely fearless. He is ready. He is tired of being disrespected. And he goes right into the middle of the fight to find the kills here. Greg is going to grab one. Hiku going to grab the second. Jizuke now in trouble as the team continues to plow through. Vitality caught off guard. Rogue not hesitating to make this happen. And now the chain CC comes in immediately on Jizuke. He overstays his welcome. And this is his hero moment. It was a Lee Sin kick yesterday. Can it be a Baron steal today? Senkux immediately going into the combo, trying to buy time, trying to zone him off, trying to shut that jungler down. Senkux leaping to safety. Zhonya's hourglass perfectly timed. Senkux will get shut down. Woody trying to stop the jungler from getting into the pit. Rogue split attention, and it's disastrous, but they do get the Baron in the end. They keep 4 members alive.
And now they're just zoning Vitality away from the tower. Jizuke is trying to split push, but remember, he doesn't have teleport, and against a Baron-empowered team, you can't afford to split push because they're going to break into your base faster than you will.
Jizuke with the wave, we're going to get the picture-in-picture. We're going to watch the race here. Jizuke going to try to break one inhibitor, but Rogue, if they can pull the trigger on a fight, could just look to end the game. Inhibitor traded, or at least one taken down there. They're not going to be able to back soon enough. Vitality ready to stop those recalls so Jizuke can complete the inhibitor take.
Wow. He actually trades an inhibitor in this situation.
He's going to keep going.
Whoa, they're trying to stop these.
Wanting to get that one out, and he is going to stop it. Jizuke, this is Vitality 101. Desperation play. The TPs are coming in. Rogue are trying to respond, but it might be too little too late. It's a desperation move for Vitality, but it's going to pay off. Vitality taking down Rogue.
Heartbreaking for Rogue as they get...
I'm just curious to see what's going to get locked in, but it's the Kassadin. Okay. You know, obviously
they're going full scaling, man.
And this is interesting. Do you remember back when H2KB...
Something like a Lich Bane or Zhonya's Hourglass, depending on your preference. Ooh, that was actually a flash from Whippo.
Well played around the power spike on level 6. This is when got very strong relative to the Scion. Now Nemesis is roaming up, so this is the limited time window. Soaz wants to bring this one home. Suppressed! We talked about this matchup. Solo kill coming in for Soaz. Nemesis wants to clean it up, but Whippo is fading away, and the Kassadin doesn't have any kill pressure.
This is what Reckless goes back to base on, and he completes it with BF Sword and a dagger and completed boots. This is a very late base.
Top side. Max ready to go in. The flash forward, trying to lock down the Kai'Sa. The Black Shield can now come in, but where is the ulti going to go? Now pulling back as Hylissang wants to turn this one, but Maxor is in the midst of the fight. Hylissang now going golden as they're going to back off. Unstoppable. Febiven coming in, looking for the cleanup duty. Can he find it in the midst of this team? Landing it, but no one has died yet. The chain's right there. Finds the kill. The Ignite goes down on Reckless, but now they have to retreat because Nemesis is looking for a little bit of cleanup. But that's the clone. That's the wrong target. And the snipe from Soaz.
Beautiful stuff from Misfits. They punished the swap from Fnatic, and now Gorilla is looking
there for this lineup, and now Bwipo doing everything he can to clear the wave and hold on to this tower, but Gorilla willing to commit the ult to break it down.
And look at the goal in their way. Febiven even hits level 11. But yeah, really good stuff from the side of Misfits.
They're going to donate the solo gold over to Febiven, it looks like. Although Febiven hesitating here to break this one down, is just going to walk forward to make sure he gets the local gold.
I mean, Reckless has done a great job staying even in farm in the bot lane, that's great, but now Hylissang might be...
Yeah, burn that stopwatch earlier, and that's going to be one dead Morgana. Febiven now getting frisky in the mid lane, but Soaz is here. Nemesis thought he had the 1v1. That is not the case. Does dodge the ultimate. That's going to be clutch, but no, Febiven denying it.
Definitely a strong showing for Misfits and something that they would want after their 2 losses that they've received in the last 2.
Yeah, definitely could be a confidence win for them if they're able to continue at this pace.
Around him. And while the flash is good, his ultimate comes up a little too late, which means that he cannot escape the flash in from Maxlor, resulting in his demise. Spawn times, they will get at least 2 more Drakes. So on the bright side, you know it's not going to be another Cloud.
That is a good silver lining.
You're going to have this stalemate for a really long time because there's actually...
Ooh. Oh yeah, no way to get out of that one. He's immediately going to get chewed up. Support goes down. Maybe this is the key for Misfits to get Febiven dipping, ducking, and diving. Broxah now set up to leap into the pit. Reckless is there as well. A lot of low health bars, but that's so many spears in the Baron. 3K and dropping. Bwipo leaping into the middle of the team. Broxah hoping to steal this one desperately. They're getting lower and lower. Eyes on the Baron for Misfits. They're focused on this one. The knockup comes in. Can he get it? Yes, takes it down in the end. And Reckless now caught out by Soaz. Hansama taking him down. Flashes over the wall. Soaz on a killing spree. Misfits find the Baron. Nemesis trying to make his way to safety, but the disdain coming out. The double kill dropping for Urgot. Bwipo running to the hills. The triple for Soaz. It's insult ways, Tristana players.
So now they have the Baron, and now they can continue their siege. And interestingly, Maxlor is bot lane. Not conventional once again. Normally you have the TP or the split pushers.
Left and right just continue to extend that lead. Fnatic just now getting second items under their belt, and it feels like it is too little too late. Maybe one more desperation play. Fnatic have come back in catastrophic situations. Brock's trying to find the opportunity here. Hits Hansama, connects to Febiven. Now trying to pull him back. Brings Hansama back under the tower. That could be disastrous. Hansama gonna get taken down. Broxah with the key engage to get this kicked off. Soaz and Febiven still alive. Have to give them respect. Gorilla gonna be next on the menu. Fnatic buying themselves some time.
Use this comp to siege onto the enemy base. They should have had Febiven or Soaz in the bot lane, and they should have split the map up a little bit more. Instead, it was a really easy avenue for Fnatic to engage because they know they're not going to get punished for it. So, you can still see a couple of control walls on Fnatic's side. Ooh, Soaz looking for a flank. On flank, Gorilla trying to find the engage. His headbutts back. Nemesis now the one caught out, going to dodge there, trying to run for his life, but Soaz is running him down. The Ignite ticking. Is it going to be enough? Broxah brings it back, but there's no one there to back up. Reckless trying desperately to get some damage off, but Gorilla has found the knockup. Reckless's health bar getting all but deleted, and Broxah will be taken down. That is free access to the pit for Misfits. I wasn't expecting that fight to just occur.
This is caught out, not at all. Fnatic needed, cannot afford to make those small mistakes against a team with such a large lead. It'll only continue to grow now, 58.9k to 45.730.
30 a bounce back, but with the way they're drafting, it just feels like we're seeing old Fnatic, but with none of the redeeming qualities as Fnatic look for a final engage.
Febiven floating over the wall, immediately kills Hylissang. That was dirty, and now the Morgana binding is gone. The Black Shield is gone, and suddenly Misfits feel empowered to walk right into this base. And that's one rotation of cooldown, so Febiven's going to have that up in a moment. He can take another member off the board.
Febiven showcasing what you can do with this LeBlanc on a very squishy Morgana. Still has the flash. Hylissang did not use it. And Misfits, they find themselves 2 inhibitors as well. Poor team fight from the side of Fnatic that was just immediately capitalized upon by the side of Misfits. Just felt like that they were... Keep an eye on Nemesis, level 17 now. Here comes Broxah.
Bwipo with the Black Shield is going to go and trying to pull multiple members back. Nemesis threatening on the front line, but Febiven now unstoppable as Broxah is instantly killed. Gorilla zoning off, the team just running through. Nemesis running for his life. The minions collapsing in on the top side. And that looks like it is going to be it. Slow and steady was the name of the game in the mid to late game for Misfits. Not taking any risks, not making any mistakes here. Now Whippo trying to move in. They're hoping to find something, but sadly the CC is there to stop Nemesis from getting anything done. Reckless still alive and well, but it is not going to be enough. Misfits taking their time clearing this one out. Reckless now pulling back, and it's a long, slow goodbye for Fnatic as Misfits are going to take down Fnatic in our match of the day, killing Reckless in his own fountain to close it out.
The Kia Player of the Game leaderboard. This is, of course, collected by all the votes that you guys at home are voting for on Twitter. Now, it is important to note that in the event of tied scores, the player that has received the highest percentage of votes will come out on top. So that's how we have our ranking of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, with Soaz picking up yet another PogChamp, he's sitting in 4th. Froskuren, when you look at this top board leaderboard, what do you think?
I mean, the big thing that stands out to me is Selfmade. You know, SK, comparatively to the players surrounding him, SK are sitting much lower on the standings, so it just kind of speaks to how important Selfmade is to SK's success. The fact that every time they win, he's the guy who's getting it, and it puts him in that placement.
Yeah, I'd say Selfmade is not just like any other rookie jungler, I'd say. Like, when
So good.
Yeah, like when we played against him, obviously I looked through his games and I was sort of expecting, you know, this, just because I've seen a lot of like rookie junglers just come in the past and just smurf the early weeks and just be really aggressive and just have like really in the zone games. But when I watch this guy play, he's actually playing really smart and he's just overall a good jungler. Like, I don't even think it's just rookie aggression or...
He's just good.
He's just actually good. Yeah.
That's the thing. When you go back and watch the Mad Lions, like, normally in those type of leagues, it's so differential. Like, the team with the better mechanics will just win. But how Mad Lions were winning was through their macro play. I had heard that Falco, the previous support, was the shot caller. So I had huge...
concerns, fears,
questions about
nerves.
Who would be the shot caller for SK, because they took 3 of the 5 members but didn't take the shot caller. And it feels like Selfmade perfectly fine.
Yeah, and of course, it's pretty easy to understand. Jizuke, upset. You know, Caps sitting at...
Always